I've been very lucky this year. I've seen loads of cool things. I met Steven Gerrard, I met Luis Suarez, I met Coutinho. But the coolest person I met, and I met him last year, I met a 14-year-old boy. And his parents sent me an email saying that their son was battling with cancer. Would I come to see him? I said, yeah, of course. So I went to see him, and he was really funny. Properly funny. He had an iPad of my favourite jokes on his iPad, and he was going, like, that's very good, very good, very good, shit. good, shit. It was like Tinder. And his favourite joke of mine was a sketch called Mr. Dildo. Now, I'd forgotten that seminal piece of art. But basically, it was a sketch that involved me dressed in a 6-foot cock costume chasing after old ladies. It isn't high art, but it's very funny. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a 14-year-old boy battling with cancer laugh, but I'll tell you this now, there isn't a lovelier sight in the world. He was just sat there going, brilliant, look at that. You're dressed as a cock, you're chasing an old lady, what's not to fucking love? He had an amazing sense of humour, his entire family did. I guess if you're dealt a card that vicious, you sort of adapt and you become funny. And they certainly were. He was doing a bucket list. I went to see him a few times. He wanted to meet Simon Pegg. He wanted to drive a fast car. By all accounts, that was quite the experience. Slow down, fuck you. And he wanted to meet me. And the 5th time that I went to see him, he said to me, will you come to my funeral? Now that is something that you can never prepare yourself for. You don't know, I'm quite a gobby twat, I think I've proved that, but in that moment, I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, I'll go, yeah. And he looked at me with a really steely gaze and just went, don't be a dick. It's gonna be amazing. I said, what do you mean? And he looked at me and went, it's gonna be fancy dress. But it gets even better. He's designing the costumes that people have to wear at his funeral. And this young man has gone dark. He's making his dad go to his funeral dressed as the Grim Reaper. How amazing is that? It gets even better. If anyone coughs, his dad has to lift up his scythe and point at them. I couldn't believe how brave he was. He was fighting fear with funny. I was in awe of him. And I looked at him and said, wow, what do you want me to wear? And he went, I think you know. Not sure I do. Oh, I think you do, Mr. Dildo. He wants me to wear a throbbing 6-foot cock costume to a 14-year-old boy's funeral. In case you're struggling to visualise that, this is the outfit he's deemed appropriate for me to wear. And I will. I've already planned the route. I've planned the route that avoids every single school on the way. I am not getting pulled over wearing that fucking thing. Hello, officer. Where am I going? I'm going to a funeral. Of a child. Yes, I am a comedian. Good day to you, sir. Don't touch my helmet. And I looked this young man in the eyes, and as best I could. And I said, I will do this, but you need to write me a letter saying that this was your idea. Because 95% of me believes you. But there is 5%. As I look deep into her eyes, that are currently swimming with joy, that think, what if? That is the ultimate prank. What if I arrive? At the funeral. Everyone's dressed in black. The door creaks open. But you know the best thing about him? With every great story there came a twist, and this was it. I saw him just after Christmas. He'd been given 3 days to live. He'd planned his own funeral, and then He got tested and he no longer had cancer. His blood counts had gone up. He was no longer dying. How fucking amazing is that? I was like, yes! I said, please, let me tell this story at the end of my DVD. He was like, really? I went, fucking right, it's amazing. Can I tell it? He was like, yeah, right. I went, in fact, at the end of the recording of the DVD, you're going to come on stage. Shut up. Yes, you are. Wow. Fucking right. What do you want me to wear? Oh, I think you know. Look at that. How fucking cool is that? This is my friend. Deryn, is there anything you would like to say to the good people of Bristol on the final moment of this DVD? Ladies and gentlemen of the Bristol Hippodrome, thank you very much for coming. Good night.